Welcome, everyone, for the fast and smart reporting with Exsion Reporting for Business Central. If you have any questions during this webinar, please feel free to click Q&A and ask your questions. There's always time for questions. My name is Thomas Werkhoven. I'm CEO of Exsion 365, and I found out about this product more than 10 years ago, already back in 2012, when I was an auditor. And one of my clients provided me a VAT reconciliation. And first of all, I was surprised that I received that one because a lot of my clients could not deliver this one. But I picked that one and it was correct. And I was really impressed because it was a really complex VAT reconciliation. And the client said, yeah, but I did it with Exsion Reporting. And he provided me an Excel file. And when he changed 2012 with 2011, it was quite easy to see the whole reconciliation in Excel, changed all numbers. And this is where I found out that Exsion can help financials to do ad hoc reporting. And in 1998, a specific client challenge inspired the creation of the first version of Exsion Reporting. They wanted to validate some numbers from their old ERP system and asked the developer, can you build something for us to retrieve data directly from Navision into Excel? We built that. And 3 months later, they called us, hey, the tool, we added a conversion. Can we use it again? And we said, of course, no problem. Go ahead. And we gave the tool for the reporting. And then 2 years later, one of our customers left the company, joined another company that was using Navision, but not one of our clients, and asked us, can we use this tool again? And this was our first paid client. And over the years, more of 1,200 clients found us, and more than and almost 20,000 users are using our software. And they're using it a lot. So on an average working day, more than 10,000 reports are being refreshed. And the great thing is that most of these clients found us. And even if you look on the last 7 years, we see that the cloud migration has helped us a lot. So within the cloud, you're up and running within 5 minutes, and we see that we grow even much faster. Why does people are using Exsion Reporting? They use Exsion Reporting because they want to steer on their information, even if they have a data warehouse available, even if they have Power BI available. I've got here a customer case of a company with more than 6.7 billion of revenue and more than 585 Exsion users, and they report on more than 40 environments. They want to steer on their project results. One project leader wants to steer on his project results for a single project. They want to see the actual cost versus the budget cost. They want to see the expected cost and the contracts and the receipts that are in Business Central. But the director wants to see his project results for this whole company. And a regional director wants to see the project results of 5 or 10 companies. But they also want to have one consolidated report with all the project results within one Excel file. And you can imagine that during a closing day, more than 100 controllers are just refreshing all the Exsion reports to validate the project results during the day. And all the existing tooling could not deliver the same results. And why? Because they need to have the data real-time available. So not the project results of yesterday. They want to see the project results of now. Validate them. If there's something wrong, just change the project cost or actual cost inside of Business Central, press refresh again, and then validate the project results. And they have built more than hundreds and hundreds of reports, and they've done this for the past 10 years with less than 10 days of consultancy from Exsion 365. So it's really plug and play. But we also see smaller clients, just with one controller or one CFO or one financial that does all the reporting. They can save easily 20 hours in the first month if they just have to build reports for the CEO, for the banks, or for preparing a financial statement. And what Marian Ellen Rosensky, for example, said, you can format a financial report exactly how you want it and use it over and over again. What does Exsion do? We have built in 2 functionalities. One is to build a query, especially to help the controller to build the query himself. Or we have built in 16 standard Exsion formulas that are mainly comparable with a VLOOKUP function in Excel. I can show you how this looks in practice. Exsion is available in the app source. If you go to the app source, you can easily press free trial. And if you press free trial, it automatically installs this in Business Central. If you will go to Business Central, you can easily search for Exsion. We have created a special page for you, and in this page, you can easily download the setup. It's the setup of the Excel plugin you need to use. And you need to have the SOAP URL. And the SOAP URL connects your Excel to Business Central. So you don't need to set up all kinds of users or access or anything else. Everything is done automatically if you use the SOAP URL from Business Central. So we go to Excel, we click on connection, we click on new connection. We have to give it a name. And we have to include the SOAP URL. You can select any of the language that is included in your Business Central. I will select English for now and press OK. And with including the SOAP URL into your connection, you have now full access to Business Central through Exsion BC. We build in 16 standard functions, and the standard functions can be mainly described as a VLOOKUP. So if I go to Exsion BC standard, I can use information for customers or dimensions or vendors, or for example, an account balance that returns the balance for a Geo account, or an account name that returns the name of a Geo account. It's just like pressing OK, and you need a combination of a company and a Geo account, and then it will look into Business Central and retrieves automatically the name. If I press OK, it will come in your Excel file. If I scroll down, you can easily reuse the same formula over and over again because it connects to the row below. As mentioned, you can always use the balance. So we use Exsion BC account balance that returns the balance or a budget from the GR account. And what you can see here is that you have more options. The one without the brackets are mandatory. You need to fill it in to get a number. All the ones with the brackets are optional. You can include it in the filter, but you don't have to. Select this, scroll this down, and you have the numbers automatically in your screen. But if you want to use the date filter, filtering in Exsion is always working the same as filtering in Business Central. You can easily include the date filter. So we need a company, we need the GEO account, but we can include the date filter, and it will filter automatically on the date. I will set this with $signs and fix this date filter, scroll this down, and now we have the information for the end of March 2024. If I'm a bit surprised by this number, why is this number there and why is this number included? You can easily press show details and it will open Business Central and it will go directly to the page you're retrieving the information from. And because we are looking for the general ledger entries, it automatically filter on the geo account number that was on your Excel file and the date filter you used in your Excel file. And this amount or this invoice was unexpected, and you have your answer from question to answer within 20 seconds. So how the controllers are using this kinds of formatting, they use a bunch of general ledger account numbers and they add this up and use different companies in one Excel file, or they use different periods next to each other. So here we have put 5 months next to each other, included the date filter, where this is a year-to-date filter from the 1st of January to the end of May, for example. And if you are changing the year, for example, to 23, 25, or 24, the data will be automatically changing easily in your Excel file. And you can use show details over and over and over again. We build in especially a date filter formula inside of Business Central for you. And how does this look like? You can select a company. It's only needed if you want to use a booking period, and you can select a period. 1 for day, 2 for week, 3 for month, 4 for quarter, 5 for year, or your accounting period you have included in your special Business Central environment. In this specific case, I selected 3 for month, and I selected year to date. But if I want, for example, change this to cumulative, it will change the date filter with only the dots and the date. And it creates the date in the language settings you have. So have your region settings, for example, to a different setting than this one, it will automatically switch around the dates and the months for you. The index is then the month, the year is here and created with the dollar signs. And if I use this formula over and over again, I've got the cumulative figures of the same account numbers easily on your screen. This is the standard functionality, what I described as 16 standard action formulas. I'm now going to show you how the dynamic download functions works, how we can create a query for the controller directly from Excel linked to Business Central. So what do we have to do? The first thing what we have to do is select dynamic download. And what we will see here is all the tables that are included in Business Central. It are the standard tables, but also the extension tables that are included in your environment. If I select, for example, the customer ledger entry, it's easy to double click. You can easily select the customer number, the posting date, the document type, document number, description, customer name, amount, and remaining amount. And for example, include the due date or the date filter. You can easily search. If I search, for example, for balance or for a dimension, it also comes with all the specific elements that includes. So now I've got all the fields that are starting with a B. You can include them all. One, if you have too many, you can delete them or delete them all. And this is also the columns of your Excel file. So if you want the customer name next to the customer number, you can easily drag and drop. And this is the sequence of the columns that you have in your Excel file. Now we can easily press OK. And now the grid comes in. And this is why we call this friend of the controller, because it shows customer ledger entry, it shows the document type, what options are there. They all understand you have payment and invoices, but they sometimes forget that they have a finance charge memo, a reminder, or a refund. And also great is that flow fields are being described easily. So not the GL customer ledger entry is the lowest level. The detailed customer ledger entry amount is the lowest level where transactions are being recorded. And this is just a sum of a different table inside of the table. Now the only thing we have to do is just press refresh, we press OK, and all the information will come on your screen immediately. And then once formatted, will be forever formatted. So I put in 1,000 separator and make this bold. If I remove some data, you can easily press refresh and the formatting is back on your screen. If you want to filter, filtering works exactly the same as in Business Central. So if you want only items without a balance and remaining amount not equal to 0, we can easily filter on this, and now only the import invoices are in your screen. If you want to combine more tables, you can easily combine an additional table. So if I want, for example, more information about the customer that is not included in the customer ledger entry table, it can easily double click and it will come up with a join suggestion. It will take the customer number from the customer ledger entry with the customer number from the customer table. If I press OK, it is being joined, and now I can select even the city, the phone number, or the email address of the specific customer inside of my Excel file. And the only thing what I have to do is just press refresh, and all the data of these new customers come in. And filtering can be easily done. Like a 2 asterisk will filter all the customers with a 2, or a 1 asterisk will filter everything with the customers that starts with a 1. So just making this one, we'll see that only the customers that starts with a 1 will be included in your data file. You can include the data from as much companies as you want. So for example, if you want to have the information from all your other Kronos environments, you can easily combine this with a pipeline into your Excel file. And now all the information from all the different companies are included in your Excel file. If you do not like them. And then you can see that you have the information from New York, but also from all the other companies. If you want to have the data directly from a pivot table, you can easily create a pivot table. So you use a dynamic download, press start pivot table wizard for this download. When I press OK, go to sheet 3. The dynamic download automatically starts. And for example, with the customer name and the amount, data will be perfectly in your Excel file. And if you want to filter again, for example, on just one customer number, you can easily filter, press refresh, and your dynamic download refreshes automatically on the screen. So why are people using Exsion Reporting? Because it's really easy to install. Within 5 minutes, you're up and running. Then it is the fastest way to retrieve your data. You have the possibility to create your report for the controller independently from any IT organization or consultants. And you don't have to copy and paste or repeatedly formatting again. And you have access to all extensions, tables, and fields. And what we say, it's really easy to make a report, but it is way much easier to refresh. And why partnering with Exsion 365? Because it's really low hassle. If you just refer the lead, we handle the rest. We can give the demos, we can give the trainings, we can build up the report for your customer ourselves. And as soon as they have the first report, it's really a time and cost saving solution. Because within building the first report, it saves them time of just building the information directly from Business Central. If you want to do it yourself, it's also not a problem. We train your team within one session. And either way, you get a generous revenue share of all the customers we have. And we even have one partner, we have to pay more than 100,000 euro each year on the partner margin. That's net profit. So a real remuneration on that effort. And mentioned before, easy to install within 5 minutes and access to all extension tables and fields, all the extensions you have created yourself. Our team is always available for you. So you can connect with us. You can connect with us online. You can meet us at our booth on Poznan, or you can connect us on any Companial events in the coming year. And we will in the UK on the 19th of November 2025 in the Harbour Hotel. I want to thank you for your time, and to thank you especially. We have a special offer for everyone that attended this meeting. And that offer is that we will extend all the trial licenses from 30 days to 60 days if we are able to build a report with your client together. So if we build a report with your client, you can just create a free trial license without the contact of us. Just press the button of free trial. But if we build a report together, after the report is finished, the client will get an additional 60 days for free to test and validate or review the reports with the full access to our software. You can book a meeting with us, scan the QR code, email or call us, and we will be at your service. Thank you very much for your time, and speak to you very soon.